Hi, today I'm going to share with you how to enroll a person in different countries or in different scenarios and selecting different shipping options. Can we do it or are we allowed to do it? So basically, there is three different kind of scenario. Let's go through one by one. The first case is that person is from another country or staying in Malaysia or working in Malaysia, wanted to register in Malaysia and receiving the product in Malaysia. The second scenario is a Malaysian working in Australia, but is back in Malaysia for holidays or, just recently the Chinese New Year, and wanted to register in Malaysia because maybe they are coming back in, a couple of years' time. But they want to receive the product in Australia. Are we allowed to do that? And case number three is, say, a friend from Hong Kong visiting Malaysia, and you happen to bring the person to our office in Bangsa South, and the person wanted to register using the Hong Kong address, but want to pick up the product in Malaysia. Can we do that? All right. Now, these are very, very common scenario which happened over these 2 years of operating this business, this LifeWave business. And I'm going to go through one by one with you soon with real examples. Okay, I'm going to show you how. Now, the first case is a person from another country staying in Malaysia, working or maybe MM2H, wanted to register in Malaysia and receiving product in Malaysia. Of course, it is pretty straightforward. All you need to do, you just register them anywhere. If the person is in Malaysia, as long as he have a valid Malaysian address, a Malaysian telephone number, and an email, that's it. Anybody can register. Now, if the person is, this goes to any countries of the 70 over countries. If the person is in say Singapore, same thing. You just change the country to Singapore. You just registered in Singapore. What do you call with a Singapore address? You see, the company will only ship the products to the same address as the country you chose to register. If you register in Malaysia, the company will only ship to Malaysia. If you registered in Singapore, the company will only ship to Singapore. All right. Now, scenario number two. Now, the registration process is the same as any other Malaysian registration. It's the same. There's no difference. Now, scenario number two is a Malaysian working in Australia, say. But he's back in Malaysia, say, this Chinese New Year, and wanted to register in Malaysia. Maybe, in 1 or 2 years' time, he is coming back to Malaysia, but he wants to receive the product in Australia. Can we do that? Of course. Now, please take note that if the registration is in Malaysia, the product cannot ship to another country. It has to be shipped in Malaysia. So for this case, okay, if he wants to register in Malaysia but ship the product to Australia, can you do it? Yes. There is a two-step registration process. Step number one is you register the person first with an enrollment starter, which only costs USD 25. Because enrollment, there is no product, okay? So there's no shipping. So after that, you can do, step two is you have to log in to this newly enrolled person to his or her back office and select back the country to Australia. Just choose to Australia and perform an enrollment upgrade and fill in an Australian shipping address. The product will be shipped to that address in Australia. You see, the 25 USD will be deducted. For example, if the person were to upgrade to a gold, which is about 500 USD, so the 25 will be deducted. So she will pay 475 USD. Okay, it has to be done by 2 steps. Okay, because the first registration in Malaysia, there is no, because the company is not going to ship. When you register in Malaysia, the company is not going to ship to Australia. Okay, so you have to do a Malaysian enrollment first, then go to the back office and do an upgrade. Change the country to Australia, do an upgrade, and put in a Australia shipping address. This goes to any country. If you want it to be shipped to Hong Kong, then change the back office to Hong Kong, and then fill in the Hong Kong shipping address. If you want to be shipped to UK, then select UK and then ship to UK. That's it. Now, case number 3, if a person from Hong Kong visiting Malaysia wanted to register in Hong Kong but pick up product in Malaysia office. This is also very common. Recently, during this festive season, many from overseas, I have helped one of my brand partner registered someone from Sweden, Malaysia, staying in Sweden, but want to pick up the product here. I have registered a person from Hong Kong, wanted to pick up the product in the Malaysia office. So this is how you do it. Okay, same thing. The company is not going to ship. If you register in Hong Kong, you cannot pick up the office in Malaysia. Let's say if you do a gold enrollment, so the product cannot pick up in Malaysia. So you will have to do a 2-step registration process. The first step is to register the person in Hong Kong first by selecting the country to Hong Kong with an enrollment starter, which is only USD 25, just like the previous case. Then step 2 is to log in to his or her back office and select back to Malaysia and perform an upgrade and fill in a Malaysia address. You have to, even though pick up, you can use LifeWave office address. But during checkout, you have to click office pickup. Then immediately you can pick up the product in LifeWave office. Okay, it is the same. So you first ask the person where you want to register your account. If the person is from Hong Kong, you want to register in Hong Kong first, but pick up the product in Malaysia, you have to do 2. Okay, you register in Hong Kong, the product cannot be picked up in Malaysia. It has to be picked up in Hong Kong. So you do a 2-step. So that is how you can do if it is in this different situation. Okay.